That's not good. Now, those are super tight. Cheap springs. Probably came as a parts kit. That's alright, we'll clean it up, make it a real good trigger. It gonna fire good when I get done with it. That's good. This is the janky part. Why this buffer tube doesn't have a cutout down here, I really have no idea. Don't know if you can see that. There's supposed to be a cutout in this tube right here, and there's no cutout. So, before I put it back in, I'm going to put a cutout in. Because that is not safe. Buffer tube out, buffer spring. Buffer needs some oil because it's sticking to the spring. Spring is, yeah. See, this is what I was talking about. It's kind of hard to see, but there's supposed to be a cutout right there so it lines your 6-point slide for your buttstock. It's supposed to be a cutout right down there for that to line up with the top of this pin, but it's not in there. So I'll take the Dremel and cut a straight line in it and make it where this won't turn. Buffer tube off. Get the buffer tube off. We'll get to the part where this pin is not staying in. So Yeah, I'll cut a notch straight with this. Actually, there's a notch in there, but it needs to be a notch right there. So I'll cut my notch with that. That's been over tightened. Somebody tighten the shit out of that. Strip the hell out of that. Won't be able to get it. Won't be able to get that off, so oh well. Do what I can. Get this, I'll be right back. Waited, figure out what's what. Let's see. Alright. So, along this line right here, I'm going to cut a notch right there. So, like I said, when this is in the actual lower receiver, it'll set recess in there to keep this thing from turning left to right. So, because if it turns, it's going to turn on you when you shoot, and it's going to be an aggravating pain in the ass. So, here we go. This might be loud. I might edit most of this out. We'll see. Aluminum shavings everywhere. So, here's the notch. It's just a little notch. Actually, I'm going to straighten it up just a little bit. Alright. See, now we have a good clean notch. It's lined up with a line. Good to go. Alright. Put this down here out of my way. Put that out of my way. Alright, so I'll edit out most of this stuff because I know you don't really want to sit through all the opening packages. Alright. Let's see. So here's a detent. So we got one detent. It's just a little tiny pin. And then the detent spring. Ordered some extras for me, so put these back here. Who knows, I might lose a spring in the middle of this, so we'll see. But anyways, alright. Alright, so little microscopic spring is what's missing. This and this little tiny pin. These were what were missing in this hole right here. This is what holds your actual takedown pin. It has a notch in it for the detent to sit in this slot, thing like that, and it slides back and forth when you push it in and out. So I'll put the takedown in there. I'll hold it in place. I'll drop the detent down into the hole. Put the spring in. Put a little pressure on it. Just make sure it's sitting in there properly. Yep. See? Pop it out. Pulls out. But with the pressure on there, the detent is working the way it's supposed to, and it's not coming out. So, alright, now I'll put the, I can't remember what this is called, the actual, like the little ring that holds the spring in here. So I gotta compress the spring into this, but I've got to put it back on here first. So make sure I got all the shavings out of that. I'll spray it a little bit of this just in case. And I just sprayed the camera. Damn it. Oh, ignore my mess. Alright. Alright. Now, let's have a little oil nose. Alright. We'll slide this on here. And this is where it gets tricky. Actually, I don't think some of these are longer than others, so it's kind of befuddling me. Why is it acting like it's longer than normal? Alright, well, I guess I'll just have to work with it, but alright. Now, here's the fun part. I actually got to get it in here. I twist it until I get the spring to a set point, and the spring falls out. Shit. Alright, I found it. It's a pain in the ass. This back spring and the front spring are both a pain in the ass. This is the one thing I could care less about doing on an AR-15, but it's fun. I like it. I think I'm going to have to trim that spring down a little bit. I think it's a little too long. Because I'm nowhere near my notch, and there's no way I'm going to be able to squish that spring all the way down. Alright, I'm going to get a cutter. I'll be right back. So the spring is a little longer than normal. Some of them are they make them for AR-10s, which AR-10s are thicker. So AR-10s, AR-15s. Some of mine I've had to cut down, so I cut down a little ½ inch. If it's too long, I'll have to use one of my extras, but that should be good. Oh yeah, that's perfect. See, now we're not sticking out a mile. I can Go around one more turn. Actually, I'm gonna go around a few turns. So until I get it around, I'll just go keep going until one more turn. Alright. Put the spring back in. Make sure it works. It's working the way it should. Now this is the fun part. Getting it lined up where the spring is not cockeyed. So usually have to kind of take either tweezers or something flat. Tweezers work pretty good for me, so. Damn it. Let's see. Damn. Come on, spring, don't be like this. This work. There you go. See? Now we got it in there. I'm lined up a notch I cut. So push it in there. Till I get it. It's snapped in. Turn the ring. We are set. And I'll set the tube when I get the spring back in. So let's see. Here's the spring that goes back down in there. So maybe I went too far. It looks like I'm gonna have to back out just a little bit. Alright. Spring back out. So I'll have to go back one turn, which is okay, no problem, because I want that notch to line up perfectly. So take the spring back out, turn one whole turn back, put the spring back down in the hole. Sure, still lined up. Seems like it. It's just tight wire in there just a second. Yep, still lined up. Yep. Still good. Alright. Gotta compress the spring. It's called a receiver end plate. Just remember that. This right here is a receiver end plate. And I just lost that spring. Oh, Lord have mercy. Alright. I swear I bought extras though. Because I'm a dum-dum. 1/2 inch off. Put the spring back in the hole. Fight it to go down in the hole. Cut it in there. Alright. As a matter of fact, you lock it down. You push it in there. Of course, the spring was pushed out. I'll lock it down, that won't come out. Now, see, this is lined up. So, I give it a little turn. There we go. Gotta make sure it's lined up. Oh shit. Alright, sorry about that. Cut off while I was trying to do that because I ran out of space. So, anyways. Alright. Got the, shit, where am I at? I got the buffer retainer in. It's nice and lined up with a notch. I've got this tightened down now. Pin's not coming out no more. It's kind of harder than normal, but I put some oil on it. But now it don't come out. So I put some oil and that's kind of tight. But now I'm going to work on your trigger. So got the new set of J&J's Enterprise springs, 4.5 pound draw. These are the shit. These are just like the ones that you shot on my rifles, because I've got these in every AR I own. And they got a nice smooth pull. There's no retention. This is nice. So I'll do this. So here's this. Here's the disconnect. Here's the actual trigger. Here's the spring, which I gotta take out. Actually, did that new set come with that takedown spring? Did I just do that? Yeah, it did. It come with a new. It's in the bottom of the bag. Oh shit, where did it go? There it is. He's right there. So these here spring, the fat end, which is this end, goes down in that little hole right there. There's like a little recess down in there. Down there. So just take this, push it down. It'll sit right in there and it won't come out. It will not come out unless you jerk it out. I know, I said jerk it. So, this is the old spring. This is the old spring. Okay, so we need to put the actual I'm on a brain fart right here for a second. Okay. So this is the disconnect. This recess here sits with that spring. So when you pull the trigger, that piece right there actually releases from, I got stuff everywhere, releases from here. keeps it from, when it's sitting in there, it actually notches up with that. So this consists of this trigger job that's already polished. So what I've got to polish here, I've got to polish that and polish down here. So that's where the Dremel comes back into play. So I'm gonna load this, I'll be right back. Okay. So now, my Dremel. Well, I should change this out before I turn the video back on. Oh well. You can wait 5 seconds. Change this out. Alright. Let's turn it on low because we're not going to do anything. But this is a really low grit sandpaper, so I'm not even going to hold it in there long. You do it too much, it turns into automatic, but then it becomes illegal. Probably not. Anyways, I don't know what I'm talking about. But we're just going to do a light sanding on this, not much. See, just shining it up. That's basically polishing it off. Alright. I'll just shave this off a little bit. There you go. Alright. Like I said, this is already done, so I'm just going to touch it up a little bit. Alright. A bit of abrasion right there. Alright. See, now smooth trigger. Nice smooth round bottom. Sear, discard, not disconnect, what do you call it? Anyways, I'm sure when I post this video, people's gonna give me crap for what I'm saying because some of the stuff I'm mixing up, but oh well. Screw it. It's the internet, they can go to hell. I'll edit that out. Alright, we'll put the spring back on. So if I'm putting it upside down like a dum-dum. There we go. Still putting it upside down. It needs to go below that. There we go. See? Twing, twing, twing. See, and your smooth surface is actually going to react with that, so So I'll go and put this back in. Gotta get below the safety fire switch. Sometimes it's a pain in the butt. Sometimes you have to take that out, but I'm gonna try not to have to do that. Yep, fell right in. See? Alright, let's put the oh. Let's put the pan, trigger, roll pin back in. Just stick it in. This is actually easy. Wow, that was the easiest trigger pin I've ever had to do. But see, that is so much easier now. Alright. And then we take this one. And it goes like this. Sometimes I always get these backwards, I always forget. That's why I have a cheat sheet right here on my desk. Yep. There we go. Goes like this. There we go. Yep. There we go. Now, put these down the side. But I gotta flip it up. Oh, I'll get it backwards. It goes down like this. Pin, roll pin. Actually, this is where I'm gonna need a punch. Take my punch. It's hard to do when I don't have a vise. I need a vise. Nope, I missed it. There we go. There we go. Now, I got my punch through there. I'm going to slide it back through as a chaser. I'm trying to make it where you can see it. It's kind of hard. Alright, got it in that far. I'll take my little hammer. I'll chase it back through. Alright, missed in the hole, but I can actually just push on the spring a little bit, or push on the striker. There we are. It is complete spring. Oh yeah, that is so nice. Barely even have to pull it. Oh yeah, if you ever take it down, don't ever let it just strike this. You could actually crack that. So, but yeah. If you just testing it out, you can hold this down and just pull the trigger. Just don't let it go slamming into it, because it will crack your lower. So, I've done it other ways too. You can take something that's in front of it like this, just kind of. So. Anyways, that is a 4.5 pound trigger. That is some quick fire. So you can stand down in range and go, suppressing fire! So, alright, see, we need to put the buffer spring back on, which I was going to spray a little bit of lube down inside that, because that spring was kind of yanky. Sprayed that. There's a little bit of oil in the tube. Put the spring back on. buffer back in the tube. Push it back in, and there we go. The buffer retainer is doing its job. Nice trigger. We put the butt stuck back on. There we go. But the main thing was we fixed the retaining that takedown pin, so no more coming out. See? Still needs more oil on that, it's kind of dry. There we go. Alright, let's put the upper back on. Alright. Yeah, spray this one too. It's kind of dry. Alright. Put the upper back on. Getting it wound up is kind of a pain. There we go. And there you go, my friend. Oop. Nope. Not done yet. I forgot to put the... It's kind of tight, but tight is better than falling out. Gotta put the bolt carrier back in. And the charging handle. Actually, put the charging handle in first. Get it up in its notch. And then bolt carrier goes in just a little bit. Well, if it doesn't slide back, get it in. Now you have a complete gun. No more wiggling out, no more shaky. Does whatever you need it to. So that is done. You can come pick it up now. That beautiful trigger. Pull that with my pinky. Alright, I hope you enjoyed the video. Comment, subscribe, do whatever. Thanks for watching.